Hey guys, it's PJ, and for today's video we're going to take advantage of the fact that it is the last 21 hours of the ladder on PTCG Live, and I'm going to test out the Palkia League Battle deck before Miraidon runs rampant with the Scarlet and Violet rotation. So let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. I have made a few of my own changes to suit my playstyle, and I'll note some of those changes, but let's go ahead and start off with the first one, which is Lumineon V, which is not included with the deck out of the box. I've added that to pull out some Iridas or Melonies whenever I need them, maybe a boss. We have 3 Palkia Vs. They give you a 3-2 line, but I wanted to make it a 3-3 line just in case. We have Radiant Greninja for draw support. Drapion V, which is not included with the deck, so I went ahead and added that myself. What's fun is that it does 60 damage to one of your benched Pokemon, and you could circumvent that damage by using this Bidoof. So with the deck, they give you a 3-3 Bidoof Bibarel line. I'm not sure which one they give you in terms of the Bidoof. I'm opting to go with the Crown Zenith one instead of the Brilliant Stars one because it has the Carefree Countenance ability, meaning that any damage that is done to this Pokemon by any other Pokemon, your own or your opponent's, is prevented while it's on the bench. Meaning, if you use Drapion V's attack and you put 60 damage on this Bidoof, that is prevented. So you can do his attack. He could knock out a Mew VMAX without any negative effects as long as that Bidoof is on the bench. Pretty awesome. So next we have 4 Battle VIP passes. I added some cross switchers because those always come in clutch for me at the end game. You know, when you draw one, you just hold that into your hand until you draw the second one, and by the time you draw the second one, you can gust up one of the lower V Pokemon and take 2 prizes, win the game. We have Echoing Horn. That is also something you can pair with the Cross Switcher that is in the deck out of the box. Cross Switcher is not. 2 Energy Search, 1 Heavy Ball. You get 2 in the deck, but I took a few cards out so I can add a few cards in. There's 2 Switches, 3 Trekking Shoes, 4 Ultra Balls, 2 Lake Acuities. I kept this in. I'd rather use Path to the Peak, but I want to try to use the deck as close to the original build as possible. We have 2 Boss's Orders. I took one out. 3 Iridas. I took one of those out as well. So I could add, I think Klara was not in there originally. And I wanted to add an extra Melony because I believe you only get 2. And I also wanted to add Raihan to help accelerate energy and maybe look for any cards that I might need. Then we have Roxanne, 3 Choice Belts, and 10 energy. The original build has 9 energy, but I wanted to add an extra one since we'll be discarding a lot with Ultra Ball and with Radiant Greninja. So let's go ahead and jump into the ladder here. Okay, I am recording, and we'll do our first game. And while we're waiting, let me know in the comments below what deck you intend to run in Scarlet and Violet. For me, I want to run 2 decks. One of them is Koraidon to counteract the Miraidon decks that I believe will run rampant, and also a Dondozo deck because I like Dondozo and Tatsugiri. The other reason that I'm running this Palkia deck today is because tomorrow there's going to be a lot of Miraidons running around, and I don't think this deck will be as viable. Alright, so we start off with a mulligan. Cool. Got Palkia. So at this point, I wish I had a Professor's Research. Opponent's turn. Ooh, against Lugia. So if they can, if they can get turn 2 Vstar, then I might be This might not be a good matchup, but we'll see. Alright, so they discarded one so far. Man, I don't even have any energy in my hand. Milk Tank. What do I have for that? I have Greninja, kind of. And I have Bibarel? Not really. Alright. So let's start off by going with a Lumineon. No tank. It's the bane of my existence. We're gonna go ahead and look for an Irida. And let's look for, let's grab a Radiant Greninja and a Battle VIP Pass. Fill out that bench, but I don't have any. Okay, put that there, that there. We're going to go ahead and grab that and that. This is not a good turn one. Okay, I guess I'm gonna grab this. I should have discarded the Echoing Horn. And end my turn. So if I discarded the Echoing Horn, no. Let's see what I got here. Man, what would have been nice is using that Echoing Horn to fill up their bench. So if I could fill up their bench, then that would I mean, their bench isn't even all that full. But what my idea was is if we fill up their bench, then they'll have less room for an extra Archeops. But it looks like they're opting to go with a single Archeops. Alright. 2 powerfuls. So that'll definitely KO. And we got that. And are you gonna discard an Archeops? Dunsparce, okay. Excuse me. Tempest Dive for the knockout. Good job. So we're gonna promote that. Choice Belt. Evolve. Bibarel. Trekking Shoes. Do we want this in our hand? I'm gonna say no, because then we can accelerate that with Starport. Oh gosh. Okay, now let's go ahead and use Industrious Incisors. Great. So now I am also going to use this. Badoom. Great. I am going to Echoing Horn that back onto the bench, because now that is right for my Greninja. Do I want to use Irida? Yeah, let's use Irida. Let's see, how many do I have? Okay, I'm going to use Irida, because I'm going to try to discard that last energy there using one of these. Do I not have any more Pokemon? I do not have any more Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, okay, so since I don't have any more Pokemon, I guess I have to bench this. Oh, okay, sure. Let's do this. I don't want to bench that. I have this. Wait, how come I... Okay, so I'm going to grab this Bibarel. Now let's Star Portal. 1, 2, 1 on this guy. Okay, and then we will go for the 2-hit KO with that right there. Bam. So if they get the KO, did they already KO something? Oh, they KO'd that Palkia. I forgot. So if they get the KO, then I could use a Roxanne. So So here they're going to be doing 200 plus 40 plus 30 is, so that's 200, 260. Yeah, that'll be the knockout there. Tempest 5 for the knockout. Good games there. All right. So we're going to promote this Greninja because we could take 3 prizes. So let's go for this Trekking Shoes. What do I have in my hand? No, I don't want that. Let's go ahead and discard that. I cannot use that, but I can use... I'm going to try to dig for a Raihan. Nope. So we're going to go ahead and... conceal cards. Okay. No Raihan today. Dang it. Okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna Roxanne. I don't think it matters. I think they have this. Okay. Good game. Dang, okay. Next game. How would I have done that differently? I mean, once the Lugia gets going, there's not really much that you can do. They did handicap themselves by having a single Archeops. Okay, let's try again. Heads. Tails. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Bidoof and Palkia. Got Choice Belt, Klara, Lake Acuity. Alright. I am going second. So what I think I'm going to do is use that Ultra Ball to grab a Lumineon. Discard a Lake Acuity. Oh, neat. Calyrex. We haven't gone against one of those before, or recently. Calyrex Palkia. Okay. It also doesn't help that I'm only using post-rotation cards. Alright, so we got an Ultra Ball there. Let's Ultra Ball away Klara, a Lake Acuity, grab ourselves a Lumineon. I still need energy somehow. Alright, let's go with that. Melony ASR, grab this Irida. I'm gonna go for not the Battle VIP Pass. Let's see how far I can get with this. Bam. Okay. They don't have any energy in the discard, so, but then they can still discard it somehow and later on because they're playing click balls. And then we will manual attach. Rule the region. We know that there's no more stadiums, and pass. So next turn, we'll use Bibarel, Irida to grab a Palkia and an Energy Search. Yeah, manual attach. And then Bibarel to draw 4. Okay, they have Irida here. So what? So that means they can't Melony. They can't Melony with this. Capacious Bucket. I'm gonna miss that card. It'd be nice to have that in this deck. Okay, maybe I should have used this deck after rotation, because a lot of these cards definitely benefit the Palkia deck, specifically that Drizzile. But I'm also thankful that that's going to rotate out. Okay. Can't attack though. Cape of Toughness, that doesn't do anything unless you're a basic Pokemon, right? How do you look at cards? Attach tools? Okay, you know. Is it this thing here? There we go. Basic Pokemon. Alright. So, bench that. Grab that. Irida. This. Bam, bam. Okay, we're going to evolve, manual attach. Hope that we draw another energy so I can use concealed cards. Ugh. That sucks. Let's see what's in our prizes. Alright, 2 energies, meaning I have 8 available to me, and 2 choice belts. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this to increase our damage output. It is going to be a 2-hit knockout. So let's go with the Subspace Swell. Now, I can't recall. Let me know in the comments if you remember if an Ice Rider and Palkia deck won anything major recently. I can't remember if any did. I know that it's been widely used, but I can't remember if any actually won. Like, not even the Kyurem deck won any main, like, big championships. How many do you have there? 2? I think he should have waited. It's okay. So if he discards, I don't know how much this does. 120, 120, that does 240 plus 10. It does 250. Unless he manual attaches. 250. You're not gonna knock me out. Alright. Do I have any? Aha, I can Melony here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is do this. Let's go ahead and draw 2, then we'll Melony. Okay. Let's Trekking Shoes. Do we want this card in my hand? Yeah, let's do it. See, I'm saving my Subspace Swell for later. Do that. Do that. Ooh. I need to get rid of those Battle VIP passes. That's what I need to do. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and Subspace Swell for the knockout. That's going to do 240. It'll go down to 220 unless they bench more people on the next turn. And I still have, oh, that was 3 prizes. I still have my V-Star available. Oh, there we go. We got Choice Belt. Leon, okay. Let's see, is there any way that I could take multiple prizes with Greninja? No, not really. Irida. And Capacious Bucket. I missed that card. I'm also not going to miss that Inteleon and Drizzile. That's for sure. But I definitely think that they wasted their V-Star power. That may have been what cost them the game. So, alright, so now we're doing 240, which will definitely KO. 220. So that means next turn I would be doing 240 plus 30, which would be 270. If they bench one more Pokemon, then I will get this one-hit KO. Nope. Heavy Ball. Okay. Nope. Okay. All right. Ooh. Do I want to KO that? It's only going to do 200. That's fine. So I'm still conserving my V-Star power. I don't think I need it yet. But now I have the knockout. Alright, let's do this. Let me do this. Go ahead and do that. Fantastic. We're not going to add any more energy for the time being because I have 3 in the discard, meaning that next turn I can just go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and take the KO. And that should be game in hand. I don't think that there's a way that they could get 4 prizes in this turn. I mean, they can Melony, and then that would power up their Palkia. How much is in their discard? 6 energy. That would power up their Palkia, but they wouldn't be able to knock it out. Are they going to go for... Okay, you can go for that if you want. But, mind you, I do have my V-Star power still available to me. And since you use Boss, you can't use Melony, meaning you're not going to be able to attack this turn. And I see a 190 V Pokemon sitting on the bench. I mean, I could take anything, and yeah. So let's go ahead, and I'm not gonna Melony. I am gonna V-Star power while I'm here. Star Portal. Let's go ahead and just put everything here, just for kicks. Badoom. We're gonna Boss's Orders. This guy. And I've never used this before, so I'm just gonna use Hydro Break. I'm not even gonna evolve it. Quick game. Take our last prize, and yeah, that is the end of the episode. How do I feel about this deck? It's not good against Lugia, apparently. It does well against Fusion Strike decks, though. I have had some games off camera where I've taken 4 prizes with Greninja by doing a 270 damage with Palkia. Palkia gets knocked out. Then the next turn, promote Greninja. Greninja gets powered up with Raihan, and then does 90 to the Mew VMAX, and then 90 to a Meloetta on the bench, meaning it takes 4 prizes, so all I had to do was take an additional 2 prizes to win the game, which was super easy. So, is this a deck you should buy? I would say yes, especially if you're trying to learn. Is it going to be competitively viable? I don't know. Maybe Miraidon's not going to be as good as we think it's going to be. Especially since I think Gardevoir. I'm not paying attention to the Japanese scene at all right now, but I think Gardevoir is what's going to be the big deck in the format moving forward. So if that's the case, Palkia might be good. But if you run into any Miraidon decks or anti-Lugia decks that run electric Pokemon, you might have some problems. So that's the end of the episode. Let me know what you think. Feel free to leave me some tips on how to improve this deck. Or if you saw any misplays on my end, point them out, because I want to know all my mistakes. I want to learn from them. I want to improve myself. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.